What's happening? What's happening, man? It's tea time, dog. I just wanted to make a video, basically, just like talking about some real shit. Like honestly, man, when you really think about it, and it boils down, and you really think about it, like you really, really honestly think about it. Even when you're alive, and even when you dead, people really don't give a fuck about you. I think about it. Like Kobe Bryant died yesterday. It's been since 2020, so it's been 5 years, and I haven't heard not one thing on ESPN or Sports Center or anything like that. I haven't seen nothing. Now, I mean, I could be wrong. Like I said, they could have did something on Sports and they could have probably said something. They probably could have brought it up on Sports Center or whatever. But I haven't seen a video. I haven't seen nothing. I haven't seen nobody post nothing or saying or anybody put anything up on it I know of right now. Saying by research. But what I'm saying is that when he first died, just like when Nipsey Hussle died, the same thing with Nick, cause Nip's coming up too in April. Man, I ain't heard not one person say, well, at the time, back then, everybody was blowing it up. Everybody was coming out the woodwork, Kobe fans. Everybody was, this, that, and the third. They was all making videos about it and everything. Even the year after it, they was making videos about it. And they was doing things about it. Man, that's why I said, let it, I'll give it a few years. I said this back then, give it a few years. People ain't gonna give a fuck. Man, people was flying out all across the world to go to Nip store and be there. So like I said, this is what I feel like. People just want that 10 seconds of fame. People really don't give a fuck about you. That's why I say, don't give a fuck about what people feel and their opinions about you when you live your life. Live your life and not worry about nobody what they say, because people really don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you when you're alive. They don't give a fuck about you when you're dead. They might show a little sympathy, empathy, what I'm saying, when your funeral, and it might go on for a year, but I always say give it a couple of years, give it a few years, and you will see that motherfuckers ain't gonna say shit. Like maybe the family, the immediate family, the people who close, but I'm talking about in general, like just everybody else outside of that, not gonna get two fucks about you. They not gonna get two fucks about you at all. I still talk about Nip to this day. I still play his music to this day. I still watch his interviews, different shit, talk about him all the time. Same with Kobe Bryant to this day. It ain't stopped. Like they said, the marathon continues. Man, what, when have you heard anything about the marathon continues? Be real. When have you heard anything about the marathon continues? People don't give a fuck about you, and this is just a lesson learned. This is just something that you really just like. People, they want. I just remember it all that crying, all that coming out, all this everything when it happened. And I get it, it do hurt when it happens, but a lot of people came out like woodwork was Kobe fans, and they was never Kobe fans. They never gave a fuck about Kobe when he was alive, and it shows now. So I just wanted to like use that as an example of people don't give a fuck about you. They don't. They don't care about you when you're here. They don't care about you when you're gone. And over time, it will show. When a person cares about somebody, when a person cares about something, it's always gonna be there. Think about it. You care about money. You care about money as a human being, don't you? Don't you? And you show it, don't you? You care about money. You care about certain things in your life, and you make it happen. You make sure it's always gonna be around. You make sure you say, well, you need money to survive. You need money, but still, you care about it. You gonna figure it out. You gonna support it. It's gonna be in your life. It's gonna be talked about. It's gonna be involved. It's gonna be involved in your life somehow, some way. When you don't care about something, it is what it is. Think about something that you don't care about. Think about things that you just don't give a fuck about. Is it with you today? Is it in your life today? Probably not. So people don't give a fuck about you. Like I really had to think about that, and it just dawned on me. I'm at work. I'm sitting here chilling, and it dawned on me. I'm like, people really. Because I was just watching ESPN. I'm watching the game, like the highlights shit of the game. They talked about the games and shit yesterday. And I know that yesterday, the 26th, when Kobe passed away, January 26th. And I'm like, I was just waiting. I was waiting yesterday of someone put up a video or someone say something, and I was waiting I was waiting for, you know what I'm saying, everything like that. But at the same time, I didn't see it. I didn't see it at all. At all. Zero. So I'm just sitting there thinking about it like man, like when you think about it, like people really don't give a fuck about you, man. Like it really makes sense, man. If you really think about it, man, it makes sense. I might be wrong about it. I might be going about it in the wrong way, but I'm just thinking about it in that way. People really don't give a fuck about you, man. And you gotta really honestly know that. And then that should be a lot for you going forward in your life, as far as making the right decisions, doing the right things, you know, trying to be the best version of yourself every single day, and not worry about what people give a fuck, saying about you, or whatever it may be. You should, if you're doing what you gotta do, you should be alright. And the thing is, you shouldn't worry about nobody else. A lot of people, they be worrying about everybody else, what they feel, what they think. Oh, I gotta be this, I gotta do that. Man, fuck all that. At the end of the day, people don't give a fuck about you. They don't. They think they all about themselves. They all about their money. They all about their life. They all about what they want to do. They're not thinking about what you got going on. They're not worried about what the things that you've been through and the things that you got to figure out. They're not worried about none of that shit. They ain't worried about the people you lost. Like, people really are selfish, man. Like, really, real talk. When I think about it, people are very selfish. We all are very selfish in a way. We all are. We all don't give a fuck about certain shit. Because and the thing is, it's about your actions. It shows. It's not about what you say, man. People can say what the fuck they want to say. People can sit here and tell you all what the fuck that what I'm saying, this, that, and the third. It's about your actions. What you show, that's how you really feel. That how you move is how you really feel. And a lot of y'all move like y'all don't give a fuck about nobody but yourself. It's about you. It's not about nothing else. And it's sad. It is sad. That is not a good thing. You can't just always think about you. You can't always just be about you and nothing else. Like at the end of the day, we gotta all love each other. We all gotta respect each other. We all gotta care for each other. There's no way that it should just be about just you and that's it. That's crazy. Like, people really don't give a fuck about you. I'm gonna keep saying it, man, for real. It gotta hit here. People really don't care. They're that selfish. Damn, that shit is crazy, man. That shit is really crazy. Like, people really wake up every single day. They own, and the thing is, we all try to say, "Oh well, no, I do look out. I do care. I do this. I do that." Man, that's a bunch of bull. People wake up every single day and think about their own problems and their own shit. And they don't care about them, no one else. I just wanted to say that. I ain't want to want to go too far on it. But just think about it, man. For real, think about your life. Think about everything in your life. Just think about everything, man. I'm telling you, like, people really don't give a fuck, man. They be hurt. You know what I'm saying? The only ones that really, like I said, carry gonna be your loved ones. It's gonna be your family. That's why family is everything. People say family ain't shit. You know, family is everything. Because when it all said and done, them are gonna be the ones that's gonna be crying and hurt that you gone. Them gonna be the ones that still gonna go on with their life, knowing that damn, like I ain't got this person here no more. It's gonna be your family. It's gonna be your family, your immediate family. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be them. It ain't gonna be the niggas you think, the people you think, your friends. It ain't gonna be that. I promise you, it ain't. It's gonna be your family. That's why family is first, no matter what. You gotta put your family first, because everybody else don't give a fuck. They might be hurt for a little bit. They might be, sad, and it might go on for a year or two, if that. But once 3, 4, 5, 6 years go by, they ain't gonna even remember when you passed away. Somebody will have to remind them, oh yeah, they did pass that day. If you really care about something, you gonna know. It's people that I'm talking about. It's people out here that really just don't give a fuck about you. They just don't. And it's fucked up. It's fucked up. Selfish ass motherfuckers out here that just don't give a fuck about you. Don't give a fuck if you lose your job. Don't give a fuck if you get sick. Don't give a fuck about none of that shit, man. Like, it's just really that real out here, and that cold hearted out here, and that's that people are very selfish, and that's not a godly way. That's not a Christianity way or a godly way or just a good way in general. That's not good to only think about yourself. That's a dangerous thing. That's why I said people are very dangerous. That's people are very dangerous because that's a dangerous mindset, a way of thinking, of only thinking about yourself and not giving a fuck about nobody else. That's a dangerous person. You might not think it, but it really is. But hey, man, I just wanted to get that off my chest. And you know what I'm saying? You see where I'm at. You see what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Getting this money. You know, doing what I gotta do for my family. Like I said, do what I gotta do for my kids. It ain't about me. It's about them. You know, doing what I gotta do for everybody that I can look out for. And you know, for me, see, I'm not a selfish person. Like I get up every day and I don't think about me. When I get paid, I think about my kids. I think about my loved ones. If you need help or if I can look out, I'm definitely gonna do it. It's not always about me. I always think about what everybody else go through. You know, people lose people, you know what I'm saying, like every day and all the time, and I always try to show empathy and sympathy. It's not always about me. It's not about always about tea time. It's not. It's not always about Tavares. It's just not. It's about others. And other people go through shit too. You don't know what the next person is going through. That's why you should always treat people with kindness and respect because you just don't know what a person is going through. You don't know what a person has been through, and you can just be that person that show that kindness and that respect that a person just might need in that moment. But a lot of us want to be selfish and not give a fuck and just care about themselves and care about their bag and care about what the fuck they got going on. I'm not saying you don't take care of your responsibilities. Like you supposed to be focused on your responsibilities and do what you gotta do. I'm not saying that, but you gotta understand there's other people doing the same thing, and you shouldn't want to shit on nobody else or hate on nobody else to talk about nobody else in that regards, and be selfish to yourself. Like that's not cool. But tea time out. No pole, baby. I'm about to hit this lunch break up. With that, let's get this money. Let's do this.